Hey crypto fans, welcome back here with more news on a SUI token. And what do we have here? Something you should know and might amaze you because the coin is about to go down. So SUI token investors should know about this risk, as SUI token had a lot of hype around it prior to its launch. However, once the token went live, it immediately fell by around 70%. At the press time, the asset had fallen 36% in the last 24 hours. As amid falling prices, many have voiced concerns about the amount of SUI tokens being held by market makers. Some believe that market makers were responsible for dumping a lot of SUI tokens upon launch. But some SUI at a 127 average put two limits on the 1.5 and 1.8. I felt that MM sold big part of their tokens and dumped the price in their first candle. Do your own research. I have stop loss at 121. According to a report, SUI has given the market makers 4% of its overall supply, as this result in a circulating supply of tokens increasing by an additional 400 million. However, some argue that the real amount of tokens allocated is closer to 75%. Furthermore, due to the vesting schedules put into place by exchanges like OKX and KuCoin, the initial public circulation of SUI coins currently stands at about 200 million. As a result, market makers possess a sizable share of the circulating supply, as moreover, market makers have to sell their holdings in order to hedge their option bets, as they're holding the 4% of total token supply. So is the SUI token safe? SUI token has been developed by Mist Labs. The group is comprised of senior executives and architects from Meta's now defunct newbie digital wallet. Being developed by former Meta employees gives the project a lot of credibility. Moreover, SUI's creators announced a successful 300 million Series B investment round to bolster development prior to the launch of its mainnet. However, the hype around the token might just be investors expressing FOMO, fear of missing out. Recently, we saw the hype around the Pappy coin propelling the token by more than 400%. Many investors turned into millionaires with the triple-digit investments. However, liquidity issues have kept investors from selling off their Pappy tokens. The sentiment around the SUI might be something similar. Additionally, if the rumors about the market makers holding 75% of the supply are true, it could pose a risk of volatility and heavy price corrections. However, it is also possible that the project actually has some solid foundations and is just off to a rocky start. At the press time, SUI was trading at a 138, down by 0.1% in the last hour. Let's have a look at a price prediction, and what do we see here is probably we see the pattern. This pattern is actually a head and shoulders. What head and shoulders means, maybe a little consolidation and then probably a drop. 120 first drop, then we get 110 second drop. If it continues, we go for $1 and probably the 80 cents price that we are waiting for, and that's probably what we can get as the price right there. So probably you should expect the drop coming. After that, it might be starting to go up and go up to $2.5. That's what we should expect, but first of all, it's probably going to drop, and that's the price prediction that I have, and a lot of investors as well. The trading volume is falling, price is consolidating. It might be ready for some falling, and the same we could see on the Bitcoin as well. The same pattern should be right there. Okay, it's actually not building, but let's quickly check Ethereum. It might be the same on Ethereum, and mostly yes. Here's the first shoulder, then we got a huge head and another shoulder, and it's probably getting ready to dump the price off in Ethereum, and other coins will go for it as well. So here we could see on a 1 hour chart, Pepe is actually falling again. It's correcting the price after a nice pump of around 80%. Right now it's showing 50%, but SUI token is actually falling too, and we could see it on the market right here. So it's still 1% on the day chart, and it's probably going to drop even more as we expect the trend to play out. That's what we got in the SUI token. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.